Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. I will definitely be your captain this evening. Okay. Now, listen here. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And also, we do have the presiding judge, Queen Tulsa, the creators versus the career criminal investigation team. Okay. So we definitely want you guys to stay tuned for that. The case of Scalpy Scammer, Rotten Root, plus more. And if you want to be a juror, there is an admission fee of $10, and you could do that by sending it to Cash App. Okay. Now let's get into it because we are here tonight. We are here tonight to address the First Lady Vincent Hill and the Reid helps, the predator pastor, says that it's a lot going on and the money in the church and this, that, and the third. Now, I want to say a lot of people may not agree, but Kaya warned us. T.S. Madison, she clears the air. Well, we have a lot to get into. So let's get into it. Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that Cash App. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, and we are back, child. Listen here, the streets have been blazing with content about Larry Reid, child. He is a pastor. He is well known on the YouTube streets. And he also has a friend by the name of Conscious TV, who's a creator here on YouTube. And I want to say this, I want to be very transparent because we're not knocking nobody's religion. We're not knocking nobody's beliefs. But what we will be doing is giving commentary on said persons that have been involved in this whole church scheme, you know? And I don't believe it's the one that Todd set up, you know? But anywho, so let's get into it. So we have a pastor by the name of Larry Reid, and he is, under fire once again. And for this specific reason, he had messaged a content creator, a gay content creator, and shout out to the gay community, the LGBTQIA plus community. And it's no shame in our game, right? And we encourage everybody to be themselves. But when you have a pastor sending messages like this, then we have to call you to the carpet. If you all may know, Larry Reid was friends with Tasha K at one point in time. And things dwindled out, Shout out to Judy Cole. She says, good evening, Queen, Tulsa, and Bambi. Absolutely. And we're here with an exclusive tonight. This is an exclusive. We're calling all church ladies. We ask you to put on your fabulous church hats. Because because this is worth all of the praise. And we got to give praise to the Lord, our Father, for bringing this story to us, because we want everybody to feel safe in the community. We want them to feel safe in the church. And if you don't, hey everyone, Judy Cole says, we don't feel safe in the church, and it's a problem. You know, we had a young man by the name of Levontre Andrews that had come out, and he had did an interview with Tasha K. And, he pretty much had come out and said that he was violated, allegedly, and it was under the watch of Larry Reid Live. We want to send a special hug and a kiss and just prayers to those that are out there that are survivors. And this is a trigger warning. And we want everybody to be mindful of everybody deals with trauma differently. Miss Judy Cole says, I'm chilling in the bushes and listening intently. Queen. Absolutely. Put those headbuds in, because we're here tonight. You get 4 shows back to back. And your back don't hurt. Okay, let's get into this message. So this is Larry Reid. He's messaging, hey Maria. Shout out to you. Maria says, trigger warning, yes. So Larry allegedly says, and I'm saying allegedly, but you see it on the screen. Sometimes you're so smart, mouth and bitchy, that it makes me want to pluck you in your behind hard to show you that I am running this itch. That's all. LOL. Bye. LOL. So Conscious then responds, LMFAOOOO, done with you. Mr. Larry Reid replies back with a big old smile. Oh, he's laughing. He thinks it's funny. Right? So then Conscious goes on to say, well, it will be as it was today, because, or hold on, well, it would be as it was today, because we are ourselves all the time, Larry. Okay. Now let me go ahead and move my deal right quick so I can read this part. So, oh no. So that was Larry. Larry said, well, it will be as soon as it was today, because we are ourselves all the time. I can't take a convo that's so terribly stuffy with info, much so it has to have some, and I can't read that part. Let's get into this part. This is a problem. If you're reaching out to the congregation like that, and we're reporting on TD Jakes, and you're saying that Manasseh and this, that, and the third, what makes you greater than TD Jakes when observing these text messages? Are you being an upstanding role model? Is this what God called you to do? To message somebody and tell them, sometimes your smart mouth and itchy, that it makes me want to pluck you in your behind hard to show you that I'm running this. So you done got up in your feelings, and now you want to go up in somebody's behind. And I was wondering why the individual had posted a picture showing his behind. Shout out to Tangie Grace. Tangie Grace says, Greetings, everyone. Hi, Queen. How are you, honey? Let's talk about it. This man wants to go up in somebody's, this pastor, this role model, this public figure to most, and he takes donations from his church, wants to run up in a gay man's behind. Can y'all help me make that make sense? Because I'm a little curious. Let's go ahead and get into this before we play the content. Disclaimer, copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips a balance in favor of fair use. This video was made for entertainment purposes and is transformative in nature. So let me give you a trigger warning, child. You just never know what you're going to get, right? So I want to go on over here to Miss Queen's house, right? I'm going to go on over here. And we're going to play a clip from the Fabulous. From the Fabulous. How you doing? From the Fabulous. How you doing? Okay. Let's get into it. Viewers, be warned. The following program might contain offensive and objectionable adult language. Definitely not suited for a minor. All right. Shall we go ahead and get into it? Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, DJ, go ahead and play the clip.
You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah. So when you express this stuff, people don't see it from that place because they don't walk in those shoes. So I think once he described it, once he kind of, because he left out things that was kind of intricate to, you know, me personally, me understanding where he was coming from. But now that he's saying that it was, you know, it was one person in particular that he felt like he was in a relationship with. It was kind of like a yin and yang thing for a couple of years. So he felt it normalized it. It no longer felt like, you know, he was being molested.
And those other five, he kept me from those other five. See, it was six of them, but he was one of the ones that.
Okay. So I want to give you guys some context to this. This is Larry Reid, and he's giving his testimonial. You know, he was essayed as a child, and he began to like it. He began to like it, y'all. He began to look forward to it. I mean, he was coming over and dropping down, allegedly.
Didn't do me like the rest of them when they would take me behind mama underneath the house and say, suck my dick and put their dick in my mouth. That he wasn't one of those that operated like that.
Larry, I ain't trying to be funny, but I like when a man get aggressive with me like that. I go right around the house, I suck it. That's just what it is. And my spirit rises in my panties.
Oh, well, child, unfortunately, my panties are not rising right now. This is so disgusting. To even hear this man over here, you know, saying that eventually he loved it. He said he loved it, allegedly. But we've got him on video. We got some audio that we're going to play for you all tonight. We want you guys to really, I want to, listen, I'm not here to take nobody down. I'm not here to make nobody image or anything like that. I'm just here to unbiasedly give my opinion and on the audio that's been put out, that's out here, and I'm just reviewing it. Let's go.
And sometimes her ooze and slime come out of the mother. Okay, so this got really deep. I ain't really, But Larry, somebody in the comments, Charles R. Knowles the second said, never been with a woman. Please clear that up and let them know you've been married and you have children.
Yeah, my 2 girls are upstairs right now. I actually moved since last time you came over, Maddie. Yeah, both my children are upstairs now.
So let's get into that right quick. Let's get into how these guys will go out here and get with a woman and act like, oh, I'm just so into you. I'm just so into you. I'm so masculine. You know what I'm saying, baby? It's all you. It's just me and you. But really on the back end, baby, they getting that back blown out. Out.
Same as mine that you done moved, nigga.
It's bigger.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But you own yours. You own yours. I'm leasing.
Okay, now peep this out. He's going to say something very, very, very. He said, Maddie, you own your house. I'm leasing mine. I want you guys to keep in mind, he leased. He said, hold on, let me rewind it back so y'all don't think that I'm putting words out of his mouth. What did you just say, dude?
And that you done moved, nigga.
It's bigger.
Yeah, right. Okay.
But you own yours. You own yours. I'm leasing.
Okay, go ahead.
He says, Maddie, you own your home. I'm leasing. And the reason why I say the leasing part, because he leased a place out for his ex-lover, his ex-male lover. And his ex-male lover, he tried to put his ex-male lover out, and he had his ex-male lover's clothes and things like that put into like a storage, and his ex-lover was locked up. When his ex-lover had gotten out, his ex-lover had a good girlfriend that was very smart and got him back into that apartment, and the ex-lover subleased the apartment. So when we talk about leasing, his ex-boyfriend subleased the apartment that he tried to get him evicted out of. Let's go.
You own yours. I'm leasing. Okay, but yeah, my 2 children are upstairs. I was married to a very beautiful woman who was still friends today for 18 years. So yeah. Yep.
18 years. 18 years you over there playing with that woman's time. 18 years. You weren't playing with her time because y'all both in the family. Girl, it's a girl, we already know the people have already told us it was a situation. She was and you was y'all was probably in the morning, both at each other. Get into it. Let's go.
All right. So are you having sex with a woman right now as we speak?
It was funny. Somebody asked me this question this morning.
Why would that be funny? Why would that be funny to a straight man? Why would that be funny to a straight man? Let's get into it, y'all.
Have not had sex since 2016.
Oh, girl. Why?
Look at.
Craig, where you at, girl?
I'm stepping out. Y'all let me know when y'all start talking about something else.
I'm gonna go get you something. Have you had sex with yourself since 2016?
Yeah, and I've had some other situations as well, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I ain't got no.
Oh, child. You know what? This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot, y'all. It's too much. Let me go ahead and get my... Shall we go on? Shall we go on? Shall we go on, people? Listen here. Before we go on, I want to introduce to you all. Okay, so first and foremost, we will be on our backup channel, Next Case with Queen Tulsa. We want you all to come by and check it out. If you all want to be anybody from the audience, any subscribers, if you want to be a juror, when I try the cases of scalpy, scammer, rotten root, plus more, there is a juror admission fee of $10. Here at the Queen Tulsa Show, we're going to be on Next Case with Queen Tulsa. So if you would like to be a part of the presiding judge Queen Tulsa Show, you can definitely hit me up in the email to our royal ushers. The royal ushers, could y'all please drop that link? Okay. And here we go. Okay. Now right on back to the schedule program. Okay. Where's it at? There we go. Y'all ready? Well, here we go.
No more questions about it. Well, Larry, listen, you done came here and shook it up. We found out your story. Thank you for coming here and telling us.
Thank you, Maddie. Thank you.
I know you did say that I couldn't take another big personality on this motherfucker. I got 4 big personalities on this bitch this morning, and Chi big personality, and my personality the biggest in this mother. So if we was having a dick measuring contest, who would win?
Yeah, this is dope. But let me say this. Let me say this for those that may have came over for LRLers.
Now peep this out. Listen, now it's time for him to plug himself in. He got to plug himself in. Now he wants to garner her audience as well as his. Now he wants to try to take the audience from over here. Oh, any LRLers or whatever they call them. He needs to lower his voice. The kids are upstairs. Absolutely. All that yelling. You hear me? And listen, talking about the D, allegedly on the streets, child. They say he bought one of his offsprings a toy.
Isn't it interesting that this kind of conversation happened in a community that they say is of the devil, and this conversation did not happen in a church setting and with preachers? Why is it that the church is not having these type of conversations?
Well,
that's all I want to say.
Because they are getting violated allegedly up in there. Why would you want to have those conversations up in church? Child, we are hearing that people are being violated in the churches. Why you want to have that conversation? What is going on? You know what? For my Patreons, we're gonna keep it light on here, but I'm gonna schedule a Patreon live, and I'm gonna really let y'all know how I feel. Cause Liz, I don't play about that.
The devil, you get what I'm saying? Just like them going down there to the endless shrimp after they leave the pulpit is of the devil too. I don't want to hear now motherfucking about to tell me shit is of the devil when they down there busting out the crab dip over there at the Red Lobster. I don't want to hear none of that motherfucking shit. Because see, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let you go, Larry. I'm gonna tell you this. Religion is what killed Jesus.
True.
I have to work through that.
True.
And that's how God works.
Amen.
And that's just what it is. Y'all got to worry about the relationship. All you religious motherfucking hoes that come on my bullshit talking that stuff, telling me about I don't know the Lord, I don't know God, I don't know nothing. You don't know shit about me because you don't know the relationship I got with God. Because
whoo, child. I mean, yes, Maria, you are definitely a Patreon. Yes. And shout out to Maria. Yes, trigger warning. Yes, absolutely. You are a Patreon. You guys get on over to my Patreon. Check it out. Get your daily devotional. Get your daily vitamin with the Queen. Okay. We just want to uplift you over here. We want to grow with you. And we welcome you with open butterfly wings to the palace. And we want to thank you for not parking on the lawn. Okay, now I've had enough of that already. All that wanky talk, wanky here, wanky there, wanky, wanky, wank. All you wanted to talk about. Let's get into this. Let's go.
I've always called T.S. Madison her. I respect her as her.
Then when I interviewed her, I said, I got to take you back. You know, because my platform was me, my ex-wife, and a guy named Vincent. I call him Buddha. He still works for her now.
All right, this falls under the fair use commentary. We are doing research. We're giving commentary for educational and all of those purposes under the Copyright Act 107. Let's go. Yes, thank you for not parking on the lawn.
Long story short, against everybody's opinion,
Hey,
I
Miss
had her on my
Judy
platform.
Coles.
Let me tell you how. So when I started doing the commentating, probably
Hey,
over 10
Miss
years ago on time,
Duani.
but like for real, like up on the Larry Live thing, I started paying attention to who else was doing. I ran into those two guys that used to sit in front of a green screen. How old did they? I can't remember their name. Them, Maddie. I didn't run into Kaya. I was introduced to Kaya through Maddie's platform. And a few other people. I ran across Timothy Bain as well. He's in there. Oh, I already knew about ATLian. She's in my title as well. I already knew about her. So I hope this is not getting because it'll be turned off in the middle of the thing. Oh God.
Okay, so let's just be honest. Let's be clear. Okay, so there is a lot of people in Mr. Larry's camp. You got Shamarko, you got Kendall, you got everybody over there, right? Now, allegedly, Mr. Vincent Hill said that he was the lover of this pastor. Oh, yeah. The First Lady Vincent Hill said that Larry Reid. The First Lady. I want everybody to tag hashtag First Lady. Okay. We're going to hashtag First Lady. Okay. And in about 3 minutes, we're going to take up an offering. Okay.
I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah. I remember when I lost my mind. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's get into it.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway. So when I had on my platform, you know, because I come out of church, I passed 20 years, so I was already outside of church doing these things, and they thought I was crazy for doing it anyway. So I was already crazy in their eyes. So I just went ahead and did whatever I wanted to do. I wanted to interview Maddie, and I interviewed her. I thought she was interested. Then we developed a professional relationship. Now, me developing my relationship with her was personal because I just got her. I understood her. I totally understood who she was. I respected her grind. I got her from the get up. That's why I had on my show. Then she asked me to
listen here. Y'all remember when T.S. Madison and Kaya had the Queen's Supreme Court, right? It was on Madison's channel, and they would do it at Madison's house all the time. They would either be upstairs or downstairs in the basement, right? Shout out to Miss Judy Coles. Judy Coles says, hey, Tangy Grace. Okay, get into it. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know, but it was one particular show. Kaya was there. I believe this was the last show. Kaya was there, and she said that there were some guys over there that were acting like they knew what they were doing, and they had Kaya looking like a ghost on the live, and Kaya wasn't feeling it. And she was like, nope, I'm done. You got these dudes in here, blah, 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 right? Well, now he's about to explain it. Larry, what'd you say?
help her. Went over there. I took my team. That's our Vincent and Kendall. We all was there. And we were the three amigos that Kaya kept talking about. And yeah, I went live. I dissed Kaya. Some people feel like I talked about Maddie, but I just said to you guys what I said to Maddie. I told her lights weren't no good. I told her this one.
All right. Unfortunately, guys, we have come to the 30-minute mark. It is time to hit that cash app, child. Okay. Because I need to take y'all want me to take a lunch break? Okay, go ahead and bless that cash app. Let me go ahead and get that cash app up there. We're about to take up a love offering for the Queen. That is $ beautiful 070707. DJ, kick that music up. We need some donations. Let's go. All right, DJ, thank you so much for that. We just had a tithes and offering. If you were not able to, don't you feel bad about it. Okay. Now, listen here. We just ask that you like, share, subscribe, and you can always support the channel for free by doing those things right there. We ask that you share it on your other social media platforms and also bring a friend the next time you come. All right, let's get back into it.
No good. I told her she was cheap. Everything I said on that platform, on my platform at that time, I've already said to Maddie. So to me, I'm just saying to you what I done said to her. Well, yesterday, those of you that follow me, you follow me on social media, my children, mama came to pick them up, take them back. We're for 3 weeks with the children. And then she come back, we're all going on a family vacation. Look into that. Armand Wiggins. Armand Wiggins has a show. I follow him. I think he's funny. I think he is talented. I think he's in his own vein. Well, I learned about Tasha K too. I learned about Layla Lynn. I learned about all these bloggers all at the same time, because you can't work in the industry and you not know your competition or other contributors. Into their way. So I saw his notification come up like normal because I follow him. I clicked on it and it said question and answer, whatever. And I was seeing in the comments Madison. He said something about Madison. I said, hold on, something going on with T.S. Madison? What has happened? Because see, I did know some months ago, I noticed like this T.S. and Madison thing came up. T.S. and Kaya thing came up again. I'm like, they always got something going on. And like I said, to me.
Unfortunately, Miss Hilaria, it seems like you always have something going on. The accusations, when you talk about Levantre, and then you have the First Lady Vincent Hill coming out.
Madison. And on my platform, that whole energy surrounding that whole YouTube beef thing, you guys were not there. It was dark. Now, I put it all on Kaya. I did on the platform. I said, this dark witch. I called all kind of names. And I put it on Kaya. And I think Kaya is terribly funny. I think she's terribly talented as well. But I feel like she was just dark and she was negative. And then she was clowning me. You go right now. She was clowning me. I wanted to know. And so I'm thinking something new done happened. Somebody said something about Houston. It won't be a piece together. I walked away from the computer. But he saw my comment. And I heard him say, Larry Reid, I talked about you yesterday. I need for you to call in. I wish you would call in. Something like that about calling in. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I like collaborating. You've seen me on Conscious TV. I discovered him at that time, Conscious TV.
All right. So let's speak about Conscious TV and Larry Reid. Okay. I'm glad that he mentioned that, because I was so anxious to let you guys know that we have a text message. Yes, we have a text message from a DM allegedly through Larry Reid and Conscious TV. Okay, so this is what Larry is saying to Conscious. He says, sometimes you're so smart mouth and itchy, it makes me want to pluck you in your behind hard to show you that I am running this itch. Oh, honey, in his behind, honey. Oh, he wants to do him real hard in his behind. That sounds like it's gonna hurt. You see what I'm saying? I don't need nobody running up behind me real fast like that. Okay? And guess what? He's going to say, that's all, LOL. Bye, LOL. Oh, Listen here. Maria says stats are 15 watching, 12 likes. If we can get some more likes up in the place, we would really appreciate you. And if you can also take the poll, we really appreciate you. All right. Yes, Wani. Yes, my brother. Oh, yes. Allegedly, Uh-huh. Yeah. Just ram it up in there. Just ram it in the behind. Yes. So listen. So Conscious allegedly responds, laughing my A off, done with you. And then Larry allegedly writes, laughing emoji. Oh, yeah. So then allegedly Conscious writes, you did amazing. It was funny. It was arguable. And we were able to agree and even open up to new ways of looking at it. I'm now interested to see how you're going to use the reins, since it's going to be on our show next. Honey, it sounds like... that sounds disgusting. This sounds pathetic and it sounds disgusting. So then Larry allegedly writes, well, it will be as it was today because we are ourselves all the time. Sounds like to me like, okay, we together and, you know what I'm saying, we can't make this, we can't make it too noticeable. I know you love me. I know you love me, and I want to wax that little piece of butt you got back there. That little piece of behind. I want to sniff that behind tonight. That's what it was given. In my opinion, from observation. Well, enough of that. Allegedly, Larry says, I can't take a convo that so terribly stuffy with info much, so it has to have some. And I couldn't read that part. Isn't that just disgusting and filthy? I mean, just filthy. Just filthy. Yeah. Okay, y'all ready to get on over here to the first lady? If y'all ready to get on over to the first lady, hashtag first lady. Hashtag first lady. Can we hashtag first lady? We about bringing to the stage First Lady Vincent Hill Reid. Okay. Can we hashtag first lady? And the kitten pumps. The secretary. Can we hashtag the first lady? Can we get the first lady to the stage, please? We just need the first lady, please. Okay. Can we get the first lady bookkeeper, please? Can we get the first lady lawyer, please? Allegedly. We need the first lady. Is the first lady here? Do we got the first lady? First Lady Vincent Hill Reid. We need you in them kitten heels, honey. We need you. Can you please step up in them kitten heels? I got a pair. They're comfortable. So it ain't gonna be no problem for you standing through this situation. This situation. Okay, because that's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it the situation. Okay, everybody's hashtagging First Lady. Okay, with the kitten heel, yes. Can we get the First Lady Vincent Hill Reid to the stage with the offering envelopes? Okay, and since we're talking about offerings and we're talking about the First Lady, okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and get our banner correct. Okay, y'all get that banner correct. It's tithes and offerings time, okay? It is tithes and offerings, okay? Girl, get in here. It's tithes and offerings. Yes, ma'am. Girl, yes, it is. Offering time for the Royal Queen. Our goal is 5 cash apps. Okay, and let me go ahead and add the cash app up there. Okay, just so for my people that don't have on their readers, we're gonna put it big for you on the screen. Okay, 070707. Okay, there we go. We're taking up an offering. We're doing a love offering. Yes, we are. We are definitely doing a love offering. Everybody coming in. We're looking for the first lady in her kitten heel. First lady Vincent Hill Reid. Can we have you to the front, please, with the envelopes? Can we bring the offering envelope to the front, please? We're waiting for the first lady. First lady Vincent Hill Reid. Okay, I think she's okay. Is that is that you? Is that okay? Okay, do we got the envelopes? Okay, we got the envelopes. Okay, do we got the envelopes? Okay, we got the envelopes. Maria. Okay, one of our ushers has the envelopes. Okay, if we could get those envelopes passed around. If you guys, it is offering time for the Royal Queen. Our goal is 5 cash apps. You can definitely send your lovely offering to that cash app right there. And we're going to have a word from our first lady, Vincent Hill Reid.
One person in particular, Elisa Dunn.
I know what it is to play a part in a network where victims were created. And to be honest with you, I didn't say anything at all.
Well, listen here. We're about to get a testimonial. A testimonial from the first lady. Vincent Hill Reid.
It's one of my biggest regrets. It's the reason why I'm really doing this video. Specifically, there are 2 people that
Move forward. Most of what I say in this video is provable. Everything else I saw with my own eyes or those directly connected to it told me.
Okay, so now we have the first lady. We have the first lady on the stand. She says she saw everything with her eyes. First lady, we want to know, why didn't you go to the police? First lady, you were keeping up with the books. Is it possible that you have kept up with all of the allegations that went on in the church? Okay. So if we're going to keep it real in the Church of God, then we need to keep it 100. Okay. Let's keep it all the way 100. All right, First Lady, go ahead.
None of this is secondhand information.
Did take my company for how many years in your ass. So it's my students in you.
Yes. While he was married, pastoring, traveling the road, working with me on Larry Reid Live, we maintained an ongoing sexual relationship.
Well, that's trifling of you. That is very trifling of you. You sitting up there, you've been itching to take the First Lady's spot since you arrived on the scene. And that's why we're referring to you as First Lady Vincent Hill Reid. You've been wanting that First Lady spot for a long time. You wanted to wear the big church hats, so can't nobody see the pastor. Let's get into that, shall we? Can we run that back? Producers, can we run that back, please? Thank you.
Secondhand information.
Did take my company for how many years in your ass. So it's my students in you.
Yes. While he was married, pastoring, traveling the road, working with me on Larry Reid Live, we maintained an ongoing sexual relationship.
Y'all see why First Lady Vincent Hill Reid is on the docket tonight? It's the First Lady showdown. It's the First Lady battlegrounds. I wonder when they, you know what? I want to see the church lady, the gildas. I need to see the wigs. You wanted to be the First Lady. What was your gear looking like when you were at home? You said that, allegedly, Reid likes for people to get in their bloomers and clean up the house. Can we see the receipts of your bloomers? He says it like he's giving the weather news. Exactly. I mean, he's telling us like he just tried out a new restaurant or he just bought a new pair of heels. And he's telling us how they fit and how he pranced around in that woman's house, allegedly. You hear me? Yes, he's giving the story like he just put on those kitten heels and just stepped on a new, fresh piece of carpet that he wants to lay down in the church. Some first ladies just can't be trusted. Amen. Amen. Can we get an amen in the chat? Let's go.
That, to my knowledge, only he, Shamako Bryant, and myself was aware of from 2005 to approximately 2017 when I cut off the sexual relationship. Shamako didn't like our relationship.
Oh, wow. So the first lady has an attitude. The first lady says, I cut it off. I cut it off. Ooh. 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 Can somebody get the first lady a bottle of water, please? Can we get the first lady a bottle of water, please? The first lady swagger jacker, Vincent Reid. Let's go. Come on, first lady. Give it to us.
Relationship.
But you love of course, decided to get my college.
More on Shamako later. Now you may ask, where did I get these audio clips from? Late night on January the...
Yeah, you was late night creeping. This was something that you was interested in. And you talking about this man is a freak and all that. Where were you? Where are you at? Where were you at? Okay, were you sitting there with the video camera allegedly? Why is it a problem today? Why wasn't it a problem back then, sweetheart? Did you just learn right from wrong today or yesterday? Let's go.
The 15th, 2023, Larry drove to my house to have a conversation with me months after him and I stopped communicating because he halted payment on an arrangement.
We ain't about to do that. We not about to do that. He pulled up to you. Y'all were in a relationship. You said me and this man was in a relationship. So when you say he pulled up to your house, I remember when I was in a relationship and me and my boyfriend, we kind of broke up. He showed us my house. We did a little makeup, so can you add it all in? We need the details, I mean, we need the details. Did he give you the splackadelic? Did you get Arby's? Okay. We want to know. G Cole says, you have me dying, Queen Tulsa. Well, listen here, you better get your bottle of water like the first lady and kick your kitten heels off. Let's go.
Arrangement agreed upon for years of work I did during my 13 years of service.
11 years I sacrificed. We don't care. We don't care. You wasn't the first. You wasn't the original first lady. We don't care about your alimony. Listen here. We don't care about none. You're not getting alimony. You're not getting a severance pay. You gotta go. First lady. Vincent. He'll read. Let's go.
With Larry, the Breakthrough Church, Breakthrough Temple, and all of the iterations thereof, including Larry Live.
Shoot, what else was he breaking through? I know y'all was over there breaking wind. I know you broke wind, baby. Let's go.
If you remember January the 15th, 2023, you may also remember Lavontre Andrews. He was being interviewed by Tasha K, premiering in parts on YouTube, but in full on her website that same night. That night, he texted me out of nowhere wanting to talk and saying he will pay me my money that he owes me.
Okay, so right here, I'm going to show, well, actually I can. Yeah, I can show this. Okay, you said if you got Arby's, you're definitely going to be having the runs, baby. Listen here. Some people like to chase. Tangi Gray says, real First Lady Bernice Jenkins rants. Yes, in her kitten heel. Absolutely. And that's not allegedly. On the Arby's. Let's be clear. Larisha, please. Okay. Listen. So there's some messages. It's from Vincent Hill. And I don't know who he's talking to, but it says, oh, I guess these are from Larry Reid. It says, I had 2 dreams about you 2 weeks ago, and I should have reached out, but due to how things went, I hesitated. I would like to have a convo about our relationship. Also, is your PayPal and BOA the same? Oh, so I think this is Larry reaching out to him. He says, allegedly, hey, yes, it's the same. Let's connect soon. Can we meet now? And I send after our talk. You home? He says, yes, I'm home. So this message says, I forgot how to get there. Shoot me the address. I'm a slip on clothes. And then the other person responds, I have a tenant have to meet in your car. Blank. Oh, okay. So he responds back, okay, that's fine. And then it says, I'm assuming this is Larry. It says, I'll send ETA as soon as I get in the car, 11:57. And then the person says, is that you outside? And then this person says, yes. Trying to get off phone. Okay, I'm done. Then January 16, 2023 at 10:44, the person says, hey, Lord, I stayed up too late at the doctor's. I'm assuming that this is Larry. He says, I'm going to be able to do a minimum of 5K every 30 days. So that will be done in 6 months, counting Jan. I know I can do that, and I'm not over committing. The person says, thank you for honoring the commitment. I understand what it takes to build and grow things, and money isn't nothing to play with. Ooh, child. Well, honey, let's get into...
Now, one might feel it was hush money. However, he attributed his desire to talk to a dream he had, and he felt led to text me and to meet with me.
Oh. Child. Listen here, the First Lady says he wanted to meet with me. Was it a First Lady's meeting? We want to know. And what was your itinerary like? When you set the grounds, yes, we can meet. What were the stipulations? Can you put those in there? Okay, let's go, First Lady.
Now, speaking of Levandre Andrews, let's go ahead and air this out real quick. If honest, Levandre and Larry would corroborate this one thing. I had no idea Levandre had accused Larry of molesting him 2 years later.
Listen here, sweetheart. Listen. It's so interesting that this man is so smart that he was so dumb. He's so smart, but he wants to tell us, oh, I wasn't as smart as I was today because I'm giving a testimony of what I know. He was smart enough to remember it. Come on, First Lady.
To this day, I haven't received a clear answer from Larry or anyone in Larry's camp why no one told me when I was literally the guy that handled all of or most of the fires rather in the church. When Larry finally told me what happened around 2017 or something like that, 16 or 17, approximately 16 or 17, it was a very super generic story that I believed Levandre was lying because I remember Levandre being a lying teenager in the church. So I just chucked it off and went on about my business. After leaving the Larry Reid Live community in 2018, someone prompted me, you need to go speak to Levandre. He feels like you helped Larry cover up his story. And I said, huh? So I reached out to Levandre just simply to let him know I didn't find out till many years later, only to realize that phone call brought me more than what I bargained for.
First Lady, I'm not buying it. I mean, you can say that for someone else. Unfortunately, we're not buying it. We're going to continue to follow this story. We will be uncovering your dirty truths because you have some dirty truths that are going to be coming out here shortly. I want to thank everybody for coming by to the Queen Tulsa show this evening. It has been a wonderful pleasure. Make sure you please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also subscribe to our backup channel. Our backup channel is Next Case with Queen Tulsa. We're going to have some goodies over there. We'll be hosting our court show over there. Queen Tulsa will be the presiding judge. Okay. So make sure you have your notifications set. And we will see you next time. DJ, kick up the music and take us out. Drop me down. Oh, thank you all for not parking on the lawn. Thank you to our royal heirs and our royal ushers around the building. Okay. And our groundsmen. Catch us on the next show. So long. DJ, drop me down.